Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got the 2024 M850i xDrive Coupe, or Coupe, depending on your preference for pronunciation. This was a customer ordered car and they backed out. So what we got in front of me is the G15 chassis. It is in Alpine Weiss or Alpine White, sort of the standard color that many people do like. I personally do not like white cars. Life's too short to drive sort of boring colors. You may disagree, and that's fine. I prefer some individual colors on these very good looking coupes. So not a lot in terms of options on this one. So standard on the car is the laser lights. This is probably going to be the last car standing from BMW with lasers in at least the US market. And this is the life cycle impulse or refresh. It's a couple years into that now. I think it was 23 as the LCI. But either way, there's not much life left in the 8 Series. So you can see revised front grille. Now we have these vertical slats and the M badge here. And the badge surround, the grille surround is basically sort of a matte black, which doesn't quite match the high gloss black on the rest of the front bumper here. Now, when I think maybe a year or two after the 8 Series was first introduced, the M Sport package became default or standard on the vehicle. So now all 8 Series no longer have an optional look. They're all M Sport by default. This one's got the M Sport Professional package. So over on the side, we have style 895M wheels with the black M Sport calipers. And it's really hard to see the caliper in here, but it is black. We have the floating hubcaps as well. And then the side breather gill, which hard to see if it's actually functional. It might be a little bit. Hard to tell. And then on the M850, we also have M-style mirror caps. And then this one does not have the optional carbon fiber roof. It doesn't even have a moon roof. So this is what a slick top 850 looks like. Take a step back, taking that side view. So this car, well, the 8 Series Coupe was first a race car. So they developed the M8 GTE first before coming up with a street car. And I still think this is the best looking current BMW on the market. So out back we have xDrive and M850 badging in chrome. And we got technically a quad exhaust here, so each tailpipe at the end there has got two sort of tips there. Then we have that gurney flap in high gloss black. And here's that side profile. It's with a 3/4 view of the M850. So again, not much longer in terms of production for the 8 Series. Rumor has it the Grand Coupe will survive another generation, but will be all electric. It's unfortunate something this good looking is going away, but let's take a look at the inside, go over pricing and options. So opening up, we have the Panda spec. So we have black extended merino leather. These pretty comfortable seats. So there's a little bit of quilting. There's some M piping over here on the side. Some contrast stitching. Then all your seat controls down here. So adjustable side bolsters as well as lumbar support. And our M850i badging. Again, this still has the tape on it, so whoever gets this car can do a little ASMR here and remove that tape very slowly. Then carbon core. So the pedal there still also has, or excuse me, the dead pedal still has that sticker or plastic covering on it. Another ASMR opportunity. So on the inside, we have our standard M Sport steering wheel with M stitching, heated steering wheel button. Cruise control buttons over here on the left. In front of me, iDrive 7 Live Cockpit Professional. Heads up display. And then we've got our iDrive 7 screen. So on the interior, I believe this is the only thing that's changed. So it's gotten a much larger screen. So the screen is about I think it's 2 inches larger than the pre-LCI. You'll see carbon fiber interior trim, which only appears here on the center console. Drive selector, so no nub. Imagine it's not going to happen anyway. iDrive controller, start stop button. Alright, so starting price of the 2024 M850i xDrive Coupe is $104,700. Paint and interior are included. Driving assistance package for $100. Again, just ridiculous. This should be standard on the car this expensive. M Sport Pro package for another $300. And then $300 for the carbon fiber trim. So not a lot of carbon fiber for your money. And then floating hubcaps as well as wheel locks. So all told, MSRP of this particular example, $106,665. All right, we'll attempt to get into the back of this car. It's hard with the Coupe. All right, so outside we'll have to get to the pole cord there. Your seat moves up. So there's theoretically room for 2 more passengers in the rear. All right, so here's the view from the back seat, and it's really uncomfortable. So there's no leg room. There's also no headroom. So there's no reason whatsoever to try and stuff a person or an adult in the back seat. Reminds me of Jeremy Clarkson's criticism of the, I think it was the first gen 1 Series hatchback, where in order to fit a passenger in the back seat, you would have to basically saw their legs off, because there's no way in the world anyone of any reasonable size is going to fit in the back seat. All right, so we'll make our way to the back of the car. We can use our kick to open feature. Basically just line yourself up and you're going to kick slightly underneath the bumper in a nice quick fashion. Not too deep and not too shallow, but I'd say trunk space is not too bad. And of course you can fold down those rear seats because they're completely useless. All right, so use our kick to close. All right, we'll make our way to the front, pop the hood, and see what lies beneath. So underneath the hood here is the N63, so it's a previous gen V8 engine. So it's 4.4 liters in displacement, 523 horsepower, and 553 torques. So it's more power than you need. All right, so I don't think there's a chance this car sees the updated S68. It's got mild hybrid tech. It's just probably not going to happen. So this is where the last gen V8 is available. It's going to die here. But that's it for a quick tour around the M850i xDrive Coupe. We'll see you at the next video.